Let us close our eyes. We will chant Om 3 times. Let's take a deep breath in normally and slowly breathe it out. Now breathe in for Om, and as you exhale for Om, let every speck of your body vibrate thoroughly. Breathe in. श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधारि बरनउँ रघुवर बिमल जस जो दायक फल चारि। Let us invoke our deity, our Ishtadev, our Gurudev, to be with us, to sit with us, and do the Katha for us and listen the Katha within us. Shantam Shashvatam Pramayamanaghram Nirvana Shanti Pradam Brahma Shambhu Fanindra Sevya Manisham Vedanta Vedyam Vibhum Ramakhyam Jagadishwaram Suraguram Maya Manusyam Harim Vandeham Karunakaram Raghuvaram Bhupalachudamanim. Nanya Sprihar Raghupater Dayasmadiye Satyam Vadami Cha Bhavan Khilantaratma Bhaktim Prayachya Raghupungava Nirbharam Me Kamadi Dosha Rahitam Kurumanasam Cha Atulit Baladhamam Hem Shailabadeham Danujavan Krishanum Jnaninam Agraganyam Sakala Guna Nidhanam Vanara Namadhisham रघुपति प्रिय भक्तम वात जातम नमामि. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, relax your body, release all the tension. Have a sweet smile on the face. Make an image of little Lord Hanuman in your mind. And with that beautiful image, open your eyes. It would be a great idea to switch on our cameras today. But if it is not possible for you, that's also all right. Today we are concluding our Katha series. Concluding means to finish something up. But Kathas are not finished. Hari Ananta, Hari Katha Ananta. So what do we say? It is Katha Vishram Divas. Today we are pausing it before we meet next time. The culmination of entire knowledge and the beginning of entire knowledge happens through Shiva, and the culmination of entire knowledge and beginning of entire knowledge happens through Narayan. They keep on manifesting each other depending upon the time zone. In fact, culmination of knowledge and the beginning of it happens through Devi Shakti also. Today, we will talk about the highest form of knowledge and who lived it. If it is the highest form of knowledge and it is about living that very knowledge, who is better to do that than the creator of the knowledge himself? Shankar Suvan Kesari Nandan. Bhagwan Shiv, Swayam himself, is Lord Hanuman. The creator of the knowledge just one day thought, I am going to serve my Lord Ram. So I am going to take birth along with him. So the story goes that there was an Apsara, a celestial nymph, in the name of Punjikasthala. Punjikasthala was a very, very talented dancer and very noble woman, very noble nymph of Swargalok. One day, for some reason, she got a curse from a rishi that she will be born as a monkey in the monkey clan. But then Rishi later got pacified, and on the request of Punjikasthala also said, but don't worry, after you complete your time there, you will come back here again. Punjikasthala tried to disrupt him in his meditation. And that's why Rishi thought it would be a good idea to, reprimand somebody for the mishap. But the reason was different. Even if gods have to come on earth to solve a purpose, to do a purpose, they need the noble wombs. Punjikasthala was one for Bhagwan Shiv. Punjikasthala was born as Anjani in her next birth. And she was the wife of the king of monkey clan, Kesari ji. And Punjikasthala bore a son who was Bhagwan Shiv himself, and he was named Maruti. Maruti was very powerful. Why won't he be? And very naughty also. Like we all want for our kids, no? In their childhood, they should be naughty. Otherwise, what's the fun of the childhood? So one day, Hanumanji decided, Maruti rather, decided that look at this orange fruit. He was looking at the rising sun, so he thought, oh, that looks very luscious, very sweet. I'm gonna eat it. And little Maruti jumped, took a leap, and started marching towards sun. Now his speed was impressive. So immediately Indra realized that that's gonna be a problem. What if he eats sun? And then it will be all dark everywhere. So what Indra did, Indra took out his Vajra weapon and hit Hanumanji with that. Now Vajra is a very, very strong weapon. Hanumanji fell from the sky to the ground, and Vajra hit Hanumanji on his chin. And Hanumanji became unconscious. When Hanumanji became unconscious, Pavandev, who was the biological father of Hanumanji, because he was the one who placed Shankarji in the womb of Anjani, became furious. So Pavandev stopped blowing, and that caused havoc on earth. Looking at that, Indra realized that, okay, I have done a grave mistake, but then I am also supposed to take care of the people of earth, because when they do yajna, they feed us through the ahutis. And in return, we give them whatever they want. That's how the symbiotic relationship between humans and devtas happen. But if sun will not rise, who will get up and do yajna? But Indra Dev also realized that maybe I have been too harsh on Maruti. And then you also had to. If somebody is trying to eat the sun and has the might to do that, why would you not use the Vajra on him? So Brahmaji came, and Brahmaji asked Indradev to first wake him up, then bless him. So Indra did that. And Indra blessed Hanumanji with immortality. And Indra was the one who gave the name of Hanuman to Maruti, because Hanu means chin. So the chin got a bit distorted, and because of that, the face looked a bit, twisted, this portion. So because I've hit you on your Hanu, now you will be known as Hanuman. Then Brahmaji gave the blessings that you will be untouched by any sort of weapon ever created, including my own set of weaponry. Pavandev became happy. Other devtas also gave a lot of blessings to Hanumanji, which made him really more and more powerful. And he was a little kid. Now, he was a very noble child. But then, what do you expect of a 2, 3, 4 year old? So, along with all the good things that Hanumanji started doing, defeating the you know demons and everybody, he also started teasing rishis and all. So Rishi decided that maybe it's not a good idea for him to roam around with such immense powers. So one of the rishi tied the powers of Hanumanji and said that you will not be able to use this level of power. Normally you can use whatever you want to, but you will not be able to use this level of power until somebody reminds you of your power. It was also the time for Hanumanji to start his studies. And then every guru in the vicinity said that his knowledge and abilities are way beyond what we can teach him. So we probably cannot be the right ones for him, but for him, the perfect guru would be Surya Dev. Now the issue with Bhagwan Surya is that Surya cannot stop for somebody. So Hanumanji said, all right, I'm going to go to Surya Dev and I will request him to be my teacher. And Surya Dev laid one condition, that I can't stop for you. So Hanumanji said, all right, I will move along. You keep on giving me the knowledge. And Surya Dev became so happy after a couple of days, because Surya Dev had never had such a student who was so intelligent. He would grasp everything just like that. And then it was time to give Guru Dakshina to Gurudev. Suryadev said, my Guru Dakshina is that in a later part of your life, you would meet somebody called Sugriv. And he is also part of me. He's my son. You help him. That's all I ask. Hanumanji said, all right, Gurudev, thank you so much. And he came back. In due time, he met Sugriv, who was running away from his elder brother. So Sugriv sat on a mountain called Rishyamukh Parvat, because that mountain was protected by a curse that his brother Bali could not enter there. Otherwise, Bali would kill him. And during that time, Ramji and Lakshmanji came there. They were in search of Mata Sita. Hanumanji took them to Sugriv, and Sugriv said that yes, a couple of days ago we saw that there is a demon who was quickly taking away a lady, and that lady was crying. So she threw some stuff from above, her ornaments. You can check those ornaments, and if those ornaments are of Mata Sita, then you know that it was her, and those ornaments were there. And then finally Sugriv decided that I am going to ensure that you are able to find Mata Sita. But for that he needed his entire army. But that was not with him, and he could not request Bali because Bali would kill him. And Bali had already abducted Sugriv's wife also. So Bhagwan Ram killed Bali, and he finally got the throne and asked every single monkey and bear of the world to assemble, and Sugriv sent them in 4 parties in 4 directions. The party that was supposed to go towards south was the one which was led by Hanumanji. And Bhagwan Ram gave his ring to Hanumanji that if you find Sita, because I'm sure that you will, you give it to her and she will realize that you are on my side. And that's where the Katha of Hanumanji begins. When they reached the seashore, they realized where to go. It was just the sea. And they all were very sad, disheartened. But Hanumanji was sitting somewhere in the corner. Everybody is deliberating what to do, what to do. Jamvantji said that I am old now. Earlier, during the time when Bhagwan Vishnu took the birth of Vaman, I was young, so I did the parikrama of earth just by running many times. But now I am old, so I don't think I'll be able to jump over this 600 kilometers worth of sea, 100 yojan. Then everybody looked at Angad, who was the son of Bali, who was also part of that party. Angad said, I can go, but I'm not sure whether I'll be able to come back. And Hanumanji is sitting somewhere just like that. Suddenly Jamvantji looked at Hanumanji and said, Hanuman, why are you so silent? Get up. Your birth has happened to do this very thing. Your birth has happened to serve Lord Ram, your Ishwar Ram. Get up, realize your powers. And immediately Hanumanji became massive, as if he's filled with immense power that somebody has reminded of. He became so big, so mighty, that immediately he said, I am very powerful. I can go to Lanka. I can get Mata Sita back. I can kill Ravan and all his allies and burn the entire Lanka to the ground. See, when we get power, we know what we can do. But Hanumanji was not an ordinary person. He knew that with power comes responsibility. So Hanumanji said that all these things I can do, Jamvanji. But you tell me what should I do. We should take the suggestion of the elders of our home. Because whatever level of power we can accumulate, physically, mentally, economically, network-wise, we still cannot outrun an elder who has more experience with life. We can think that our thoughts do not match with the thoughts of our elders, and that's very natural. It is always the age gap. But we can never deny the power that comes from their experience of life. Long ago, when I took the train for my MBA college, my father said only one thing to me. Only one thing. He said, if you are in dilemma, ask your teachers. Not a single word other than that. If you are in dilemma, ask your teachers. And I was 26 then, 26, 27. Which means in normal circumstances, I was a mature adult who could make decisions, but still my father said this thing. And I adhered to it because he knew something that I was not able to anticipate at that time. Hanumanji also did the same thing. जामवंत जी उचित सिखावन दीजो मोही. So Jamvan ji said, just go, find out where Mata Sita is, come back, give this information to Bhagwan Ram, and then Bhagwan Ram will go and kill Ravan, and in this entire Leela we would be part of it. Because it is his Leela. That is the reason why he has taken birth. Hanumanji said, all right. So Sundarkand, which is the chapter of Ramcharitmanas that deals with the journey of Hanumanji to Lanka to find Mata Sita, starts with जामवंत के बचन सुहाए, सुनी हनुमंत हृदय अति भाए. Hanumanji liked the vachan of Jamvant. What were those vachan? These were that Hanuman, get up. Your birth has happened to serve Lord Ram. And then, don't destroy Lanka, just bring the information. So Hanumanji said, तब लगी मोहे पर खेऊं तुम भाई, सही दुख कंद मूल फल खाई. I am coming. Meanwhile, you people sit here, bear the brunt of sun, eat whatever fruits are available. Just wait for me. And what Hanumanji said after that? जब लगी आवों सीत ही देखी, होई काज मोए हरस विशेषी. I know that the work will be done. I'm feeling very happy. So definitely I am going to bring the information of Mata Sita. You just brace yourself. And why he was so sure about it? यह कही नाथ सबन कहूँ माथा, चलेऊ हर्ष हिय धरी रघुनाथा. In his heart, it was Raghunath ji. It was Ram ji. The moment Hanumanji realized his immense power, he said Jai Shri Ram and he became so massive. When he was about to leave, he said, Ramji is in my heart. कार्य तो हो ही जाएगा. The work will be done. And when you have God in your heart, when you trust, when you have faith in Him, then you become invincible. Because then you do not worry about things. That becomes the job of that very God to worry about you. All you have to do is to do your work with 100%, and that's all. So Hanumanji said, I'm going. And how was he going? The way the arrow of Bhagwan Ram goes. With that speed, with that might, he was going. And then he encountered problems also. The moment he started, Devtas thought that, okay, Hanumanji is on his ride, but I'm not sure whether he will be able to reach there or find out Mata Sita. So Devtas sent the mother of snakes called Sursa to test Hanumanji whether he can do it or not. Now, this is so wonderful, na? We always say that why good people are getting punished, why bad people have a comfortable life. It's not like good people are getting punished. It's not like bad people are having comfortable life. But yes, the good people, the intelligent people, the people who have more responsibilities will always be tested more. Because they are supposed to do something. The people who are irresponsible and nobody tests them. You also must have seen that in your life. If there are two people, one you can trust, one you can rely on. So you would want to keep on giving that person the work. You would want to keep on asking that person, okay, can you do that? Can you do that? How will you do this? But the one who is absolutely ignorant, you won't even give that person a work. Yes or no? Now that person might be thinking, I'm saved. But no, you are not saved. You have lost in your life because nobody trusts you. A person who can take the responsibility will do a lot of things. One who cannot, nobody will trust him. So opportunities will also be very scarce for that person. So Sursa Mata came to Hanumanji. You got to test. I mean, come on, Hanumanji is doing a very big task. If that does not happen, Ravan doesn't get killed, which was the entire purpose of Ramji to take birth. Because Earth came to Bhagwan Vishnu to ask for that. That I am tired by all the crazy things that Ravan is doing. Please help me. Now Sursa Mata came and said, I want to eat you. Hanumanji said, but Mata, I am busy right now. I want to do the work of my Lord. But I can promise you one thing. I am going to Lanka. I want to find Mata Sita. Once I find Mata Sita, I'll give that information to Bhagwan Ram and then I'll come to you and you can eat me. Hanumanji also knows who is taking the pariksha and who is an actual demon. Sursa Mata said, no, I want to eat you right now. You come in my mouth. So she opened her mouth 1 yojan wide. 1 yojan is roughly 6 kilometers or something. Kapi tanukin dugun bistara. Hanumanji became double of that. Now Sursa Mata said, oh really? She opened her mouth 16 yojan wide. Sora jojan mukte thayu turat pavan sut 32 bhayu. Hanumanji became double of that. Jas Sursa badan badava, tasu doon kapi roop dikhava. As Sursa kept on increasing her body size, Hanumanji became double of that. And the moment Sursa Mata became 100 yojan long, Ati Laghu Roop Pavan Sutlina. Hanumanji became very small. Immediately went inside the mouth, came out. Sursa Mata did not even realize what happened because she had opened her mouth like anything. And Hanumanji said, as you said, Mata, come in my mouth. I went in and I came out. Now it's your fault you did not close your mouth. Why would I wait? Sursa Mata came in her form and blessed Hanumanji. She said, you can do the job. Tum bal buddhi nidan. Bal and buddhi both. You have bal and buddhi both. And they both are important. In fact, If you have bal, which means might, the power, but if you don't have buddhi, intellect, that's a very dangerous situation to be in. You have bal, you will do all the things that a bal can make you do, but you will not be able to take a decision on whether you are doing the right thing or not. Buddhi is very important for bal, and that's Tulsidas ji has written every single prose so carefully. Tum bal buddhi nidhan. And that's why when we feel fearful, we do Hanuman Chalisa. We take the name of Hanumanji. Because the moment we do that, two things come to us from him, Bal and Buddhi. First is Bal, to deal with the problem that currently we are facing, to not get drowned by the very fear. And then comes Buddhi. Once you overcome your fear, now you will think what to do. That's why Hanumanji is known as Param Guru. If you don't have any guru, if you don't know who is a guru, just take the name of Hanumanji and follow on the principles he walked on. That's all. तुम बल बुद्धि निदान आशीष दे गई सो हर्ष चले हनुमान. Hanumanji became very happy and moved on. Then Hanumanji came across another demoness that was actually a demon, Singhika. Hanumanji killed him. And then Hanumanji reached the end of the sea. Hanumanji could now see Lanka. And what Hanumanji saw there, what a beautiful Lanka it is. I have never seen a place so beautiful. Made up of gold, so many lush green trees here and there, clean waterfalls, animals of all sorts, wonderfully carved roads. It was like some city of God has come on earth. So beautiful, so full of resources. The one who would live in Lanka should not have any other option but to be happy. That was the kind of Lanka. And then Hanumanji thought, this beautiful Lanka has Ravan. So Hanumanji saw a bit more deeply. Just because things are beautiful, it doesn't mean that the things that are going on are also beautiful. So he saw that demons were torturing the normal humans. There was no particular way of living, no morality. Demons are eating cows, humans, donkeys, and all the things like that. And then Hanumanji thought, it's like wrong people have gotten the wrong thing. So when we have everything, that does not mean that our mind also will be as pure and as developed. Ravan had everything, but he still wanted more and more and more. And that's why he abducted Mata Sita. And if somebody is on the highest level of ego, that person can only fall. So Hanumanji entered Lanka. Just before entering, he made a very small form of himself, machar-like form. But Lanka was guarded by Lankini, and Lankini's eyes were so powerful, strong, that nobody could escape. So Lankini caught Hanumanji. Lankini said, "Hey, where are you going? This is Lanka. You are not authorized. Who are you? I'm going to kill you." Hanumanji came back to his normal form. Hanumanji made a fist and hit Lankini. रुधिर बमत धरनी ढनमनी, नाम लंकिनी एक निशिचरी. Lankini fell down. Blood is flowing. And then Lankini got up and said, "जब रावण ही ब्रह्म बर दीन्हा, चलत बिरंची कहा मोहि चीन्हा." When Ravan was getting the boon from Brahmaji, I was also there. What was the boon? Boon was that Ravan will not be killed by anybody except for a human. Because Ravan said, humans are our foods. So it's okay, you can excuse the humans from the list of people who can kill me. So at that time I was also there. And chalat biranchi kaha mohi china. Brahmaji then said to me, "Bikal hosi te kapi ke mare, tab janesu nisichar sanghare." When someday you will be taken aback by, when you will be overpowered by a monkey, then you should know that the time of demons is over. Hanumanji went inside. And this is where diplomacy comes into picture. Look at Hanumanji. Hanumanji had no means to find out Mata Sita. And Lanka is a country. He is alone. Only thing he has with himself is the name of his Lord. So he started searching everywhere. Mandir, mandir, kapi ke soda, dekhe jehte hain agnit jodha. Gayo dasanan mandir mahi, ati vichitra kahi jaat sunahi. Nowhere he could find Mata Sita. And then while he was going from this place to that place, he saw a place where there was tulsi plant. And Hanumanji thought, really? In this demon world, there is a tulsi plant? And the gates are also adorned with Shankh, Chakra, etc., which are the ensembles of Bhagwan Vishnu. Who is this noble guy in this land of demons? So Hanumanji dropped himself there, took the form of a Brahman and started saying Ram, Ram, Ram. And the voice from inside also came out as Ram, Ram, Ram. And it was Vibhishan ji, who was the Bhakt of Bhagwan Ram. Vibhishan was the brother of Ravan. And when two people, like-minded people meet, they think that, okay, everything is all right. Hanumanji thought, okay, somebody is reciting Ram, Ram, Ram. That means he is a nice person because nobody is going to recite Ram, Ram, Ram here in Lanka. So I think I can tell him what I want. This is the decision making. Sadhu te hoye na karaj hani. And then when they met, they hugged each other like anything, as if Vibhishan ji has gotten a brother, because nobody could understand Vibhishan there, his devotion. And now you are finding the same person who is as devoted to you. And then Vibhishanji started asking, will Bhagwan Ram ever accept me? Hanumanji took a very poetic form. Hanumanji said, look at me. I am a monkey. If somebody thinks about us, monkeys, in the morning, there is a good chance that they will not even get the food for the day. That is the level of adhamta that we have. But still, Ramji loves us. So of course he will love you. And then Vibhishanji suggested how to find Mata Sita. So Vibhishan said that Mata Sita is there. There is a place called Ashok Vatika, and she is sitting under the Ashok tree. There would be another lady with her that goes by the name of Trijata. She is my daughter. Trijata also was very devoted to Bhagwan Ram because she was the daughter of Vibhishan. Our kids are the reflection of what we do. One day I was talking to a parent, and that parent came to me and said, I caught my son drinking and I hit him so hard that never ever you will drink again. But he is still drinking. But I can't beat him all the time. Na? What should I do? So I asked him one question. Now see, when you ask somebody, do you also drink? They probably will be defensive. So I just said that, okay, he was drinking. So what bottle was that? So he gave me the name. And then I said that, have you also seen him drinking other brands as well? So his father said, yeah, I have seen him go through 2-3 brands. And then I said, which one do you think has the most alcohol which can harm him? So he said, no, that has more alcohol, that has less alcohol. And then I asked him, and which one can really excite a person more, which is more tasty? So he said, that one is more tasty, I've tried that. And I said, acha, okay. So which one do you take more often, this one or that one? So he said, no, I generally prefer that one because I am a regular drinker. And then I said, you expect your child to not drink and take the hits from you when you are drinking in front of him? And he was taken aback. How did he know? I said, you just told me. Our kids are a reflection of what we do. So Trijata was the reflection of what Vibhishanji used to do. And that's why it is very important for us to espouse the highest ideals of life. Because you say anything that you want to say to your child, but he will not listen to you. He will just emulate you. He will copy. You want him to treat elders with respect? Start treating elders with respect. You want him to be strong? Start exercising. Start participating in things so that he can see that you are going on stage, you are talking to people. You want your kid to become an excellent decision maker? Start taking your decisions. You want your kid to not get tensed in the times of trial? Make him a little part of your own trials and tribulations. And then see what happens. Yeah, this is something which I am facing, but let me deal it with this way, without really becoming angry at anybody. That's the way to raise a noble child. That was the way Hanumanji was raised. That was the way Trijita was raised. That was the way Ramji was raised. In all the ideals of nobility, you will never find a single person who was swayed away from calmness. Every single good decision maker in the times of trials and tribulations is calm. Calmness is a power. If somebody is shouting at you and you are not getting excited, that is a power. Now, that does not mean that you are weak. You will take your own actions depending upon the situation in due time. But falling on the level of an angry or a foolish person is what foolish people do. So Hanumanji found Mata Sita. And then Hanumanji waited for the night to arrive. And if then Hanumanji will appear in front of Mata Sita will not even believe on him. So what did he do first? He dropped the ring. And then Mata Sita was saying that this ring cannot be copied. No copy can be made of it. How did it come here? When you are in dukh, in problems, which Mata Sita was, the first thing and the only thing you can do is to be with God. Listen to the discourses of God. You will get power. So what Hanumanji thought, I am going to first of all tell her the Ram Katha. That's what he did. And Sita Mata was just looking here and there from where the voice is coming, and she's also feeling very calm. And then Hanumanji appeared. And what did he say? Ram Doot mein Mat Janaki, Satya Sapath Karuna Nidhan ki. I am not Hanuman. I am not Kesari Nandan Hanuman. I am not the mightiest Hanuman. I am Ram ka Doot. I am his messenger. I am the messenger of God. The moment you say I am Ram Doot, there cannot be a title bigger than that. And Sita Mata blessed Hanumanji. Ajar Amar Gun Nidhi Sut Ho. Ajar, Amar, filled with Gun and Niti, you become. Ma Sita is Lakshmi. She has all these things. She can give it to whoever she wants. Then Hanumanji was taken to Lanka, where he tried to convince Ravan that you are doing a wrong thing. It is better that you return Mata Sita, but the one who is on the highest level of ego will not listen. And he ordered that his tail should be put on fire. Hanumanji grew his tail like anything, that there was not even a single speck of cloth that was left in Lanka, because every single cloth was tied to his tail. All the oil was there. And when you try to harm somebody who is mighty and intelligent, the harm you are actually inflicting on yourself. Ravan did not realize it. So Hanumanji, the moment his tail was set on fire, he burnt the entire Lanka with that, except for the Mahal of Vibhishanji. And then he warned everybody that you did not listen to me, and now you will face the brunt. He went into the sea, quenched the fire, came back to Mata Sita, took the permission of Mata Sita, and Mata Sita gave him Chudamani as a sign that yes, you have met me. And Hanumanji said, just brace yourself, Mata, Prabhu will come now. And Hanumanji went back to the shore. Everybody became so happy. They reached Bhagwan Ram, and then Hanumanji requested Bhagwan Ram, Ab vilamb ke hi karan Swami. Let's go. Let's win over Ravan and bring Mata Sita back. When Ramji went, he won over Ravan. Hanumanji came along with Bhagwan Ram back to Ayodhya. And then somebody asked, who is there in your heart? He said, it's Mata Sita and Bhagwan Ram. Everybody started saying, really? We don't believe it. So Hanumanji tore open his heart and showed it to everybody. And then Bhagwan Ram blessed Hanumanji with a responsibility that Hanuman, I am going back to my place. It's time, the time is over for me. But you stay here until the end of this kalpa and help people. Hanumanji decided, I am going to be here. I am going to listen to your kathas. Wherever your katha is going to happen, I will be there. And I will ensure that people have somebody to fall back to when they are stressed, when they are fearful, when they have nobody to go to. And Hanumanji is one of those 8 Chiranjeevis who is currently here with us in his body. And everywhere, wherever Ram Katha happens, Hanumanji is always there. You don't know in which form he will be. Let's close our eyes. Let the bal and buddhi of Bhagwan Hanuman nurture our child that is there in our womb. Let the virtues of Bhagwan Hanuman nurture us and our family. Neelambuj Shyamal Komalangam Sita Samaropitavam Bhagam Pano Mahasayak Charu Chapam Namami Ramam Raghuvanshanatham Namami Ramam Raghuvanshanatham Namami Ramam Raghuvanshanatham. Bless your family, your friends, your neighbors, your fellow participants. Bless your country, your world. Bless the little one in your womb. May you remain healthy, happy, and dharmic. May the same quality become the very part of your child. Be in gratitude for everybody who helped you to come on to this course. Be in gratitude for yourself that you became so consistent with it. Express your gratitude for the God and the Guru whose power you have been holding to help you navigate through the life. And surrender yourself to your Guru, to your Ishtadev. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let's gently open our eyes.